DJ Nasty is one of the most popular and recognizable DJs in Florida. Learning the technical skills it took to become a great DJ from the late DJ Saxwell, DJ Nasty got his DJing start as an MC while attending Florida A&M University. Since his humble beginnings at FAMU, he has gone on to work with such well-known celebrities as Juvenile, David Banner, Field Mob, Lloyd, Young Jock, Bow Wow, 2 Chainz, Rick Ross, Plies, Flo Rida, and many others. He's been the tour DJ for the Nappy Heads, Blood Raw, T-Pain, Trick Daddy, and for the past 3 years he has been the official DJ for 2 Live's crew Uncle Luke. DJ Nasty continues to reach new heights as one of the most powerful and consistent DJs in the music game, from being named #1 mixed DJ show of the South to giving back to deserving South Florida students with his annual OOO Holiday Essay Contest and School Takeover Party. DJ Nasty's name is ringing bells throughout the entertainment industry. Let's welcome DJ Nasty to Pathways to Success.
Welcome to Pathways to Success. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Hunter with DJ Nasty from 99.1 Jamz. And we're here having a great time. Also, I would love to give all the fathers a shout out. Happy Father's Day to you on this special day. We celebrate you and keep on doing a great job as fathers for those who are really doing what they're supposed to do.
That's right. That's right.
No, I've listened to you every day while I drive. I'm listening to 99.1 Jamz. I'm listening to DJ Nasty. I listen to his music. I like the music. And it's amazing. I'm sitting here right beside the very famous, popular, well-known. His notoriety and his talent has brought his name even a nation by the name of Australia. That's almost 2 days to go to Australia.
For real.
DJ Nasty, great having you on Pathway to Success.
Thank you for having me. I definitely appreciate it. I'm grateful. I'm 1,000% grateful. Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. Where did you get that ho sound? Because I know Santa, when you watch Santa, those Christmas plays, those shows, cartoons. Where you got that from?
So I'm gonna give you the real story. Nobody knows this, right? So it just so happened when I was in Tallahassee, they used to call me Mr. Official, right?
Right.
That was my thing.
Official.
So when I moved back to Miami, there was a club that I was working at. It was called Take One, which is a strip club, adult entertainment. So when I got into the club, there was a big fight. And I got nervous.
Right.
So the bartender was like, well, what do you want? I said, just give me anything. So she brought me some Patron and a Heineken. And I went to drinking. And I wanted to say, official, but it never came out. I just kept saying, oh. It just never came out. So the club owner was like, I don't know who this DJ is, and he's barking, but whoever he is, I like him. And I had no clue what they was talking about.
Right.
So it's like, Nancy, just do it again. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So the very next night, I went back in the club again, and the bartender gave me the same exact drink, same thing again. And the same thing happened again. And this time, one of the people in the club was like, I don't know who this guy is, but he is amazing. And I love it. So I just kept drinking the same combination. And then every time I drank the combination, I just kept saying, oh. And then I realized what it was. And I said, oh, this is what people are talking about. So I just kept going with it. I just kept.
Oh, the next question I like, how do you got the name DJ Nasty? That's what does it?
So I got 2 stories of that. You want the truth or you want the lie?
I want the truth.
Okay. So the truth is, when I was a kid, I played football. And on the back of my jersey, it said Dr. Nasty. So when I got to college at FAMU, I never DJed, never touched any turntables. I was always a guy who always talked on the microphone. So one of my mentors named DJ Saxwell, God bless him, I was rocking the mic for Sax, and he never knew who my name was. And it just so happened that night I was wearing the jersey. So as I was leaving the club that I was at, he was like, hey, hey, but he never knew my name. And the jersey said Dr. Nasty. So he's like, yo, Dr. Nasty. And I was like, what's up? And we made a connection. And, I was running with Dr. Nasty for a while. And then I was like, well, I would never be a doctor. I like this DJ thing, so I dropped the doctor and I used DJ, and that's how my name came about, DJ Nasty.
Wow, I like that. That's awesome.
But I got another story, but
Tell me.
another
story?
I don't
Oh
think
my word.
I don't think this story is suitable for TV.
You're getting all of it today right here on Pathway to Success. That's why the show is known as Pathway to Success. On his way to success, he's telling the different experiences that he had in life.
Yeah, it's real life.
But who influenced you to become a DJ and who helped you to get where you're at today?
So many people. I mean, it's so many people. DJ Uncle Al, God bless him. I literally used to leave my house to try to find one of his tapes. And every weekend I would buy a tape from Al, and I would go in my room and I would lock my room door and I would just listen and study. But I never thought I'd be a DJ, but I would just study him. Everything he said, all his mannerisms, thing that he would say, I would study all of that. But again, I never thought I would ever be a DJ. But he is one of the guys that influenced me 1,000%. Then you got Khaled, DJ Khaled, Big Will. I mean, the list goes on and on. I literally can go on forever. It was so many people that just influenced me. And, once I got the niche and realized, like, hey, this is what I want to do, I just didn't stop.
So these specific DJs that you've called out their name, are you able to go to them for advice today or?
Well, Al is not here. He passed. Saxwell is not here. He passed. Big Will is not here. He passed. So a lot of the guys who really influenced me, unfortunately, they're not here anymore. But I mean, there are other guys like DJ Dimp. I mean, he's one of my mentors. DJ Chuck, one of my mentors. I mean, there's a lot of people that I have that I can call if I'm in the dumps and I just need that advice and I need the quick little pick me up to keep me going. So, but my main guys, the majority of them, they died.
They're looking over the balcony of heaven. That's what it means for those who don't understand what he just said. And looking over the balcony of heaven. But how did you get on the radio? Because okay, you started in the
started in Tallahassee.
Tallahassee. I've been there I think 2 times.
Yeah, Tallahassee. When I was in college, there was a club that I used to do called The Moon.
The Moon.
The Moon.
That's a different name.
In Tallahassee, that is like the pinnacle of nightclubs. It's like you can go any other club in the city, but if you're able to play in The Moon, it's like you've made it. So I was in The Moon one night, and this guy randomly just came up to me and asked me, like, hey, have you ever thought about being on the radio? And I was like, no. I just want to make my little money, and I'm cool. And he said, yo, I think you'd be dope on the radio. And I was like, okay. So I tried it. I was on this radio station, 96.1, and I tried it, and it was cool. And I was, again, just not expecting anything from it. It's just me just doing my thing, just something that I just love to do. And then another radio station approached me and was like, hey, I think you'd be better over here. And I was just like, okay. So I literally ended up moving to another radio station and took that station to the roof. And then I got to a point where I was like, hey, you know what? I kind of don't like Tallahassee anymore. Let me leave. And I came back to Miami and I was selling cars.
Really?
Yeah, I was selling.
So anybody want a car, you can just
call me.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I was selling cars, and but I was selling cars, and I was just going out to clubs because people didn't know that I could really like get it popping. They didn't know, so I was just doing my little network thing, and I was networking with the right people, and then I got an opportunity to shut it down in this one club, and I lit the club up so legendary. And this guy saw me, Big Will. He saw me, and at the time he was on 99 Jamz before he passed away. And he said, "Listen, Ashley, wherever I go, you go. Wherever I go, you're gonna be there." I was like, "All right." So wherever he went, I was there, and I shut it down. Everywhere I went, I shut it down, like because it was the style was so different, and the thing that I was doing was so different. People in Miami wasn't doing that. So they're like, well, who is this guy? Like, who is this guy? Like, I don't know who he is, but he's the truth. But again, I never really fell into it. I was doing my thing, and next thing you know, Will passed away. But when he passed, I found out that he was talking to the program director the whole time about me. And so once he passed away, the program director called me and he said, "Hey man, I'd love to have you from 99 Jamz." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I'd love to have you." I said, "Man, let's do it." So he gave me an opportunity, worst opportunity I ever had in my life, the worst. And he thought it was the greatest. I'm like, "You're crazy. Like, I was trash." He's like, "Nah, that's we'll give you another opportunity." I said, "Okay." And I killed it. And then ever since that day, that was back in 2008. Ever since that day, like I've been on ever since.
Um, who are some of the artists that you have worked with, and what makes your style unique and outstanding than the other DJs?
The artists, I work with everybody. Literally. Anybody you can think of, I work with. Trick Daddy, Trina, Ross, Flow Rider, Uncle Luke, Paul Greasy, Grimo. I mean, the list is there's too many artists. Um, Pretty Ricky. I mean, I can go on for days.
Yeah.
I've worked with everybody. But my style is different because of the fact that it's not about me. It's always about the people. And if you, one thing about me, I always pay attention to people's mannerisms, how they move, how they smile. I pay attention to everything, and those are the things that I like. I don't want to say play on, but those are the things that I focus on. If I see a girl that likes this one particular vibe, that's my vibe.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee you, she's not the only girl that likes it. There's probably 40 other girls that like it. Now you got 40 girls that's moving, and next thing you know, here comes the guys. You know, 20 guys trying to get on 40 girls, and then next thing you know, you got a whole party. So, I mean, I really pay attention and I really focus on what's in front of me. And I don't play records for me. I play for the people, 1,000%. I move for the people.
I know that you have done so many parties and all that, but which one do you have a part that stand out, that really you look back and say, "Oh my God, I created history. This has set a legacy that even when I
Damn.
leave the earth, people be talking about that to this day."
It's so many. It's so many. Like I don't know one in particular. If I go back to my college days, there was a club that I used to do. It was called Chubby's.
Showbiz.
And there was a party that I used to do every Friday night called Nasty Fridays. And that party became so legendary. I didn't even know it would even go to the the status that it did. Again, I was just a guy just happy to be in a club, playing records. And the club owners came to me and said, "Hey, we want to pay you all this money." And I'm like, "Nah." They're like, "No, we're serious. We're gonna pay you all." I'm like, "Okay, well, pay me all the money then." And the next thing you know, like the deal that I cut, they paid me. I've never disclosed this. First time ever.
First time on pathway to success.
Um, they told me we pay you $3 for every person that walked through the door.
$3 every person.
Every person that walked through the door. So I was like, well, I mean, at the time I knew everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, it's not hard for me to get 1,500 people in the club. That's easy. So every week it'd be 1,000, 1,500 people every single week, and the club owner couldn't believe it. I'm like, these are my people. Like, this is nothing. So that particular party is legendary.
Yeah.
Um, that party made history. So I would say that, and then I would say me back in Miami, being a part of there was a party called Madhouse.
Madhouse.
Yeah.
You have Nasty Friday, or you have Madhouse.
Yeah.
Tell me about Madhouse.
Yeah.
What's going on at that one?
So Madhouse is a party that has been going on for years, way before I got involved in the party. Shout out to Khaled. Shout out to Joey Buttafuoco. Um, they are the originators of Madhouse. And Madhouse was a party where you had hip hop, you had reggae, and so you had selectors that would come from all over the world,
World, yeah.
and then you have hip hop DJs from all over the world, and it was just that. And then it died down a little bit, and then here comes Nasty out of nowhere. Now Nasty wants your party, and we took it to the roof. Madhouse, we did it at Cafe Iguanas. I never forget the first night we did like 4,000 people.
Wow. The first night?
The very first night.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah. So like, but I mean, besides those two, I've had a lot of legendary parties. Legendary parties.
You mentioned a little about reggae. I have a Caribbean background.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I won't tell you where I'm from. People will figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to keep my accent American style. But which are some of the favorite artists that you like to spin on your show?
Uh, reggae artists?
Reggae artists, yeah. Or dance or reggae.
Beanie, of course.
Beanie.
Buju, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Buju, the Gargamel.
Yeah, the Gargamel.
Yeah,
The Gargamel.
Well, Butterfugo, my main man, he manages Buju. So Buju was like family to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So him definitely 1,000%. I mean, there's so many. Like, there's so many. Shout out to Jazzy T, shout out to Waggy T. Those are my brothers right there. They always show major love. So, I mean, but if there's one artist in particular, Buju Banton.
Buju Banton, man.
1,000%.
Powerful. As president of Core, and I like that Core Street, I'm gonna ask you how you got that. What made you came up with that name? That's a unique. What are your responsibilities, and how does this role impact your career?
So the Core Streets is a division of a group of DJs called the Core DJs. Core DJs was started by my main man Tony Neal. Shout out to Tony Neal. Tony Neal's from Milwaukee, but he lives in Miami right now. Tony Neal saw at the time that the Core Streets were, when it came into fruition, I wasn't on the radio. I was just in the street. And I was doing a lot of things in the street. I was literally killing everything in the street. And
that's musically.
Yeah. Not in real life. We're talking musically DJ vibes. I ain't no killer.
No, musically.
But don't push me. No, but at the time, I was just doing my thing in the street. And Tony felt like, hey, man, like, you going too hard. Like, I need you on my team. So he put me in the Core DJs. And once I got in the Core DJs, he was like, well, like, you doing so much amazing work in the street. Like, I want to make you the president of Core Streets. And I had no clue what that was. I was like, okay, whatever you want to do. And pretty much what it ended up turning into was an opportunity for DJs who weren't on the radio, because a lot of these DJ coalition and cliques, as we call them, they're all based on individuals who are on the radio. So you got heavy hitters, the majority of them are radio DJs. You got core DJs. There's a lot of other groups and cliques or whatever the case may be. So with the core, they wanted to do something for guys who are not on the radio, but they make significant impacts in the community, in their community. So that's how the Core Streets came about. And, they just wanted to ordain me as the president. So there it is.
You're doing a great job, President. We're going to, he said ordained, but that's a powerful word because that's for ministers. He's a very blessed young man, DJ Nasty. Listen to your story. What impacted me so much, people come and offer. You didn't go really knocking.
Yeah.
And that's something that showed me how blessed you are. Because people you just do what you're doing, and the person will just come up and just offer.
Yeah, I've never been the individual, and I mean my team knows I'm not the flamboyant guy. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. Like even now, like, I got chains and jewelry, and that's just not me. I'm just a very humble guy, and I just go out and I just do my thing. I just do it. People recognize it. It's all love. Thank you for the recognition. But at the same time, I just do the work. For me, it's more the work. The work always is going to speak for itself. I don't need to go and ask for anything. Like when you work hard, you'll benefit from it. So I don't need to ask. I don't need to do anything. I just go out, head down, steam forward, and just do my thing.
Maybe he's going to tell us about the book later down in the show.
The funny thing about it is somebody came to me and said, "Hey, you know what? Nancy, you should write a book."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Nah, I ain't writing no book." But
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it now because again, there's so many things that have happened in my career that I really can write a book about. Like there's so many things, so many legendary things that have happened in my career. Things, people I've worked with, parties that I've done. There's so many things. Like places that I've traveled around the world. Like it's nuts, and it's all from the fact of just being a DJ.
No, being a DJ, you're one of the most humble celebrities I've interviewed. You're humble. What he says is not flamboyant, just cool, relaxed, chilling. Drinking some water. Water. Drink some water. But how do you handle the fame? I mean, because as a DJ, there are a lot of females that you encounter in your work. How do you handle that? Because I'm sure you have a lot of females that are trying to get hooked up to you.
Um, I mean, it's easy.
So that's a great
Because,
question.
nah, it's easy because like I've been doing it for so long, like 25, 26 years, something like that. I've been doing it a long time. So going through experiences, you realize and you see, okay, well, who's really for you, who's not for you, right? You see that 1,000%. So now being at the level that I'm at right now, it's very easy for me to decipher and for me to see, okay, well, who just want to get with me and who is really about my brand and the things that I'm trying to do in my career. It's very easy to see. So I don't really trip. Shout out to the ladies. I mean, I love you. But at the same time, like I said, it's very easy to decipher who's down for you and who ain't down for you. That is the easiest part of being who I am. I can see that a mile away. And I know it's like, okay, cool. You just want to have a good time. All right, cool. I can show you a good time.
Yeah.
No problem. Very easy. That's why I have a team. And I make sure my team is very aware, hey, make sure this person has a great time.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a great time. I'm just going to be somewhere else.
I like that. I like that.
I'll be somewhere else far. And nobody will know exactly where I'm at. Like, where Nancy go? Out of here. Gone. Bye. On a flight. Gone. But you're having a great time. And that's what you wanted, right? Now make sure you have a great time. I'm just not there to have it with you. So
Now, before we take this short break, every success story, there's envy and jealousy.
Yep.
Biggie Small says more money, more power.
That's the truth.
How do you? Because a lot of persons, I said that to someone last week. A lot of persons who are successful today that we looked upon and we crave to meet or we want to be like them. They've been through a lot of backstabbing. Persons have trying to destroy their image. Tell us, how do you cope? And today you're still standing on top with all those challenges. Share some of those challenges you've been through.
Well, I mean, first of all, shout out to the God. That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
He always makes sure that I'm covered and protected at all times.
Like that.
So, being in this field in this line of work, nothing is promised, nothing is guaranteed. So you got to always stay covered. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the God first and foremost. But I've been through so many things in my career. Somebody tried to kill me a couple times.
Really?
Oh yeah, like I got to an instance where I got busted in the head with a pistol. Somebody tried to shoot the pistol. Pistol didn't go off and jam. Yeah, I mean, I had 30 stitches on top of my head.
What was that for? Because of
Nothing.
jealousy? Just
jealous.
being jealous of who you are, what you're doing?
Just because of a situation where I didn't want to do one particular thing.
Right.
So, I mean, but those are the things that happen. Those are the things that come along with the success. I mean, that's what it is. That's why you got to stay prayed up and covered. You got to do that at all times. If not, the enemy can come in any way. The enemy can come any type of way. You don't know how the enemy coming, but he knows. So that's why you stay. You know what I'm saying?
There's something unique about DJ Nasty that I like. I mean, the spirit of humility.
Yeah.
Then he believe in God, and he's talking about prayer. A lot of people don't. A lot of persons see someone as successful as you are. A lot of us listen to you, but they don't recognize that there is an ultimate God, a powerful God,
1,000%,
that keeps you. For you to say somebody literally stood over you with a gun and tried to fight and it did not fight, tells you that God loves you.
Yeah, 1,000%. Like, I mean, again, it could have happened to anybody, you know. But I'm here.
Not in Jamaica. I mean, a few people,
right.
Somebody stand over with a gun,
Yeah.
and he's alive here to talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? But clearly, I going through that particular situation let me know that there is somebody looking out for me, and there's a higher being looking out for me, because it could have been over that quick. It could have been over. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't. So, you know, I always have those things in the back of my mind. That's why I move the way that I move. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know where the enemy is coming from. I have no clue. But it's all love. I know the enemy is there. And I show the enemy love. So now it's like, as you think about those things, and then I show you love, it's like, well, damn, he all right. You know, maybe I don't want to. maybe I don't want to rob him today.
No, leave him alone.
Nah, he all right. Nah, that's cool. He all right. You know what I'm saying? But see, these are the things why I stay in the street. Like, regardless of all the success that I'm having right now, I stay in the street because that's where I came from, and I've never forgotten where I came from. And I go in the same dope holes that I always used to go to back when I was just in the street. I go to the same traps. I deal with the same people. Like, it ain't no difference. Nothing changes about Nasty. The only thing that changes, I may have an extra zero in my bank account, but I ain't tripping about that, because that all can go away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It all can go away because it's happened to me where it's went away. So I know that it can happen again where it can go away. So it's like, well, why try to be so flamboyant and so higher than thou and be this big DJ guy that everybody loves? Nah, I'm just a regular guy. I'm a regular 1-2 guy, and I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna continuously work hard, and I'm gonna show everybody love, and that's what it's all about.
Well, you're hearing. We're going to take a short break, but you're hearing from a man of humility, a man of wisdom, who has walked the path of fame, but today he's humble. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back. Pathway to Success with DJ Nasty, the great DJ.
I like the way you
move your body.
I'ma just stay the way you
move your body.
I like the way you
move your body.
Your hips, your thighs,
your lips, your eyes.
I like it. And I might get pulled up, and I might get pulled up. I showed up, drink all in my cup. What's in my cup stays in my cup.
DJ Nancy 305. Oh, we gonna take it to the bush. Let's go then. I got Ball Grease, the crib. I got Case 100, the crib. I got Buster Free, the crib. Gorilla Tech, Drum Majors.
All I can see is haters in the cup. Watch me, but I will never ever leave a fire home. And if you got some pressure, buddy, bring it on. Do it. Watch a real nigga boogie. 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 Boogie. Watch a real nigga 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 boogie.
Case in the front, baby, let me get through. Excuse me, bartender, let me get through. I'm on the dance floor, but I had a little issue. Try to step while I hold my pistol. Girl, where you going? I'm going home with you. You get money, then nigga, we rich. We get money, nigga, you don't see all these hundred. Back up where I count my money.
that was a fun thing.
We're having fun right here. Oh my God! Welcome back to Pathway. The sucks. I was just vibes in. That's your new video, your new song,
Yeah,
which is out.
yeah, Boogie.
The Boogie. I love the song. I love the music, the vibes. Ball Greasy's in it, and there's another. You were telling me about another. This rapper that was rapping a while ago. I like.
Yeah.
What's his name?
That's Case 100.
Case 100. I love it. What led you to create this song and the title to the song Boogie?
So, so the thing is, when I did Boogie, I was, being in this era of music, you notice and you realize that there's so many songs that don't give, I don't want to say hope, that's a bad word, but they don't give positive energy. Kill 'em up this, blah, 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 blah. Smoky dope this, da, 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 da. So when I did Boogie, I just wanted to do something different. And I wanted to do something fun for everybody. Because I'm 43 years old, you know what I'm saying? And like, okay, I get it. Maybe I ain't 20 no more, but I ain't 60 either. I'm like right there on the bubble. So I wanted to do something else for everybody. So me and Ball Greasy, we sat down and we went over some ideas. Shout out to Gorilla Tech who produced the joint. And he sent me the record. And when I heard it, I said, oh, no. I knew right then and there that I was a smash, 1,000%. So Greasy reached out to Case 100 and he reached out to Buster Free, shot at Buster Free. And the next thing you know, I heard the record and I was like, oh, this is big. And Buster heard it. He heard Case's verse. He was like, nah, I got to go back. I got to do my verse again. So the hook was so crazy. I was like, oh, man, this is breaking out of here. And so we sat down, we strategized on what we wanted to do. And next thing you know.
And the video, the concept of the video, you were saying something before the concept of the video. Because I like it. I really love it. Really.
Yeah, we wanted to have fun. Like, we didn't want to just, go out and just have a bunch of girls, shaking their booty. We didn't want to do all of that. We wanted to do something, just create something that was just different. It was just fun. So Greasy had an idea, like, hey man, let's recreate Soul Train. So there's a venue in Miami. It's called Studio 183. Shout out my man Freezy. Shout out to Flow Rider. Their venue has a floor that lights up. So the floor, like the dance floor, lights up. So I asked her, hey, can I use the venue? And they're like, Nasty, you are family, you are brothers, whatever you want to do, use it. So if you look at the video, you'll notice the floor lighting up like Soul Train. And that's how we created that. So, I got my little suit.
I like that little suit. You're a fly.
I got my little fedora, and we made it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you to Freezy. Thank you, Studio 183. Shout out to Flow Rider. That's Dade County 305. And, we just did it big.
I like it. I like the song. The song is vibes, catchy. There's a great excitement about it.
Yeah,
the lyrics is good, clean.
Just good energy. Good energy.
The video, you all dressed up. I like it. I really like it. I think this song is going to go big.
Yeah, it's only been out. It's been out. We dropped it. I want to say like maybe 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago we dropped it, and the response has been outrageous. It's so funny. Like, you just never know what is for you, because now people in the Midwest, like Chicago, St. Louis, they're starting to gravitate to it now. People up on the Eastern Seaboard, Maryland, the DMV, Virginia, they starting to gravitate to it. We're actually streaming like top 3 right now in Australia.
That's good. Congratulations.
I've never been to Australia.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Never been to Australia a day in my life. And
but you're there now.
Yeah.
It's so, technology.
It's so crazy. Like damn. Like, it's number 3. And we're talking about number 3 in Australia, which is nuts. So, I mean, Thank you, Australia.
Congratulations. I'm sure you'll be on a jet going to Australia. It'll be a long flight.
Yeah.
More bottles of water, cups of water will keep you hydrated on the flight. But tell me something, DJ.
It's so crazy. Like, so here's a funny story, right? So the longest flight that I ever took, I took a flight going to Dubai.
What was that like? Come on, tell me.
That flight took me about 15 hours. Literally 15 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
So it was a Sunday. And I made sure I stayed up all day, wore myself out. I said, yo, I get on the flight, I'm going to sleep. Well, I tried to be cheap about the flight when I bought it. So I was flying coach. And that was like one of the first few times flying international that long. And I realized, oh, well, now I understand why people spend $20,000 on flights. I get it now because you actually get to be comfortable on those long flights like that. So I paid maybe $2,000 and I was a coach for 15 hours. I never do that again in my life.
Could you walk? Could you really? Was there the blood flowing through your feet for you to stand?
So it was so funny, right? I got on the plane and I went to sleep. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm sleeping. I got up. Stewardess is like, hey, you know, we're serving snacks. I'm like, cool. Let me give them a little snack. No big deal. They give them a snack. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me watch some TV a little bit. I go to watch on the TV. Cool. I fall back asleep. I wake up. When I wake up, I notice there's sunlight. So I'm like, okay, well, we ain't got that much further to go. We good. So they're serving breakfast now. I'm like, cool. So I asked her, I said, well, how much longer do we got on this flight? She said, yeah, we got about another 8 hours. Whoa, wait. Baby, we left 8 hours ago. What are you talking about? Okay, we got another 8 hours. I said, oh, okay. So now I'm sitting watching TV. Now, mine's in a coach, so I can't. Like first class, you know, you see leans back to a bed where, you know, you can like really get some sleep. It was a no-go for me. So I'm flying. I eat. I'm watching more TV. I fall asleep. And when I wake up again, I notice it's nighttime. And so I said, yeah, we got to be here now. She said, no, we got about another 3.5 hours to go. Oh my God. I said, hold up. So now at this point, I'm tripping now.
Yeah.
Because in real life, I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So I can't be in enclosed places for long periods of time. So I'm like, all right, let me calm down. Just chill out, Nancy. Just relax. Just chill. I couldn't chill. Now I'm going crazy on the flight. I'm going crazy. I had to get up out of my seat. I'm pacing up and down the walkway. I'm like, hey, excuse me, stewardess. No, I'm serious. When do we get off this flight? Because I can't take it no more. She says, just relax. Like, you need something to drink? I said, no, I need to get off of this plane. Get me off of this plane, please. Like, because I'm serious. I'm going to jump off the plane. I need to see something. Get me off the plane. And she says, well, you know, I have a first class seat for you. You know, if you need to sit down and relax, no, you're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I need to get off of this plane. Please get me off of this plane. She said, no, sir, just come sit in first class. And she gave me a glass of champagne. She said, just calm down. So I laid my seat back and I started getting some sleep. And they said, you know, hey, we're landing in 20 minutes. Wait a minute. I'm just getting into my sleep right now. So now I'm mad. I'm 48 mad. But when I got to Dubai, it was the most amazing experience ever in my life. I've never seen anything like it in my life. So if you've never been to Dubai, go to Dubai.
But you're saying that Dubai is very beautiful.
It's one of the most beautiful places on earth.
The amenities. What about the food and the people?
So
you gotta share that with us, DJ. For those who have not been to Dubai.
If you are an individual like myself, as you can see, I'm part of the Triple B Club, big, black, and blessed, right?
I like that.
So if you are an individual like me that needs everything, Dubai probably may not be the place for you because I like pork. I love pork, right? Ain't no pork over there. No. Ain't no pork over there. No. And for all the people who like to indulge in, you know, there's this green thing. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called marijuana.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about it.
Nah, ain't none of that over there. You can forget about all
They're very strict.
Super 1,000%. When they say they pray 5 times a day, they are dead serious. They pray 5 times a day for real.
Oh, how long? You said those prayers go for?
I don't know. I don't know time wise, but when they say they pray 5 times a day, they pray 5 times a day for real. For real.
Guess we need to step it up in America.
Yeah. Yeah. if you're a person that likes adult entertainment, ain't none of that over there.
Really?
No. None of that. You can forget about
But
that.
mostly gospel shows? No, I'm kidding. But
No, not that. But if you're a person
right.
that is on the internet and you watch whatever it is that you watch, pornography, you do things like that, ain't none of that over there. All of those sites blocked. It's over.
Soccer? Can we watch soccer? Can
Yeah,
we
you
watch
watch-
basketball, football?
Yeah, you watch all of that. But anything else, like any adult, no.
Do you see any like your type of music, like hip hop, that type of thing?
Oh yeah, hip hop is big over there.
Yeah,
it's big. You know where else hip hop is big at? In Europe. The first time I went to Europe was just recently. I went to Europe. I went to London. Shout out to Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky. He actually brought me to London, and there was a tour. It's called a Millennium Tour with Bow Wow, Omarion, Pleasure P, and a lot of people on that tour. So that was my first experience in London. Absolutely amazing, beautiful. They love hip hop.
they love hip hop.
Love hip hop. Love it. And it gave me a new energy going over there, just seeing people the way that I go here in America. It's like hip hop, whatever. But over there, it gives you a very new energy. Reggae music too.
Yeah.
Reggae music, Afro beats, all of that stuff. Over there, they have a humongous appreciation for that. 1,000%. And I gotta go back over there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to go back.
You need to. Now, DJ Nasty, how do you stay up to date with the latest music trends and new releases?
People. I talk to people. I'm like a female. Like, you know how female, girl, you heard this? Girl, they told you, girl. That is my thing. So I'm an individual. I definitely, I talk a lot. I talk a lot to people. And I always try to get information out of people. Like, what do you like? What's big? What's this? What's that? I use a lot of social media too, but I don't really get too engulfed in it because I know a lot of it is not real. A lot of it's fabricated. So I talk to people. Like, I literally talk to people a lot.
What techniques or strategies do you use to engage and energize the crowd in your radio broadcast or your DJ sets?
Just having fun. I mean, that's what it's all about. Like, it's just having fun. There's no particular way. Like, it's fun. Like, you gotta have fun with people. Like, if I can make somebody in the room smile, like that is the thing for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can make somebody laugh, because once you make them laugh, you make them smile, now they're in your world. And you can do anything you want to in your world. Because it's your world.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to play country music, people don't want you to appreciate country music because this is my world. I'm allowing you to come into my world. And once you're in my world, anything can happen.
That's a fun world.
Yeah, it's a fun
Believe me, a
world.
musical world, and one that will entice you to the best.
Mhm.
Can you share some insights though into your process of how you create mixtapes and how you create your track list that you play on a daily basis? Do you rotate the same thing or do you add new within?
On the radio, yes, because there's certain ways and certain things that they do and processes that they have when it comes to radio. So a lot of the songs you'll hear over and over and over again because that is their particular process when it comes to radio. Now, as far as me outside of the radio station, when it comes to me being in the street, I have no clue. I couldn't tell you what I'm going to do. I swear to God, I couldn't tell you not one thing that I'm going to, like, shout my main man, Red. Red's with me every step of the way.
You said it was the rare what?
His name is Red.
Red.
Like,
Yeah,
every
Red.
step of the way, he's been there and he will tell you he has no clue. Because normally people have like
Right.
like
Right. Start some,
playlists
yeah, playlist that
or things or routines that they do all the time. I couldn't tell you the last time I've ever had a routine because I don't know. Whatever the energy in the room is, that's where it's going to take me. And this is why I've been successful for so long because there is no playlist, there is no script, there ain't none of that. It's just nasty. And whatever energy you give me, I'm going to give back to you.
That's
20,000%.
that's what makes you the best and on top right now in the game. Your creativity, you're just out of the box.
There is no oh well, yeah, he's known for this. Because I'd be like, you're a liar. Because I'm not known for anything. The only thing you know me for is that's it. But you can't say, oh, he's gonna play this, he's gonna do that, because I don't know if I'm going to play this. Like I don't know, and these are the things, and these are the reasons why people can't keep up with me, and they can't figure me out because hell, I can't figure myself out sometimes.
That's what makes you a genius.
Yeah, like I'm so serious. Like it's so funny because I like Red will be there with me and I want to come like damn, like did I really do that? Like did I really just do that? And then I try to recreate it again. I can't do it.
Creative.
Nah, I just can't do it.
Now, you know that there's a lot of aspiring DJs that is watching you, and when they see you, they say ching ching.
1,000%.
So, in your field, I'm sure you command strong financial um, income.
Oh yeah, the bag got to be right.
Yeah.
It's got to be right. No bag, no nasty. Simple as that.
No bag, no nasty.
Simple as that.
We're tremendously honored because there was no bag and he's right here.
Well, I mean,
pathway to success.
now the funny thing is, right? It's the funny thing. Hey, Red, what I told you, I should have got a bag for this, right? but when it comes, I will say this, right? When it comes to information and when it comes to speaking to people, the information itself is priceless information. Yeah. And I rather give that type of information to people as opposed to charging for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, it can be one person that I help. It can be one person that I saved. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know what these people are going through. I have no clue, but my story may help somebody. I can't charge nobody for that.
And especially on Father's Day, sometimes you have men trying to figure out what career path they should choose in life.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
having you on this Father's Day special is so cool because now there are many persons watching you, listening to you, and say, "Oh, I want to be like him. His creativity, his humility is amazing." What advice do you have to aspiring DJs and who want to establish themselves in the music industry?
Well, the name of this game, build relationships. So if you don't ever spin a record, if you don't ever play a record, just build relationships, build your network. Your network is your network is your net worth. 1,000%. So like for me, I'm always about networking with people. You know what I'm saying? Building relationships with people because eventually it's going to build my net worth. You know what I'm saying? I literally it's so funny. Jim Jones calls me last night out of the blue.
That's Jim Jones from
The Dipset.
I had interviewed Mama Jones last year. I think it was almost Christmas, before Christmas. I shout out to Jim Jones and Mama Jones. Yeah.
He literally called me out of the blue. Like when I tell you out of the blue, is literally I'm like, okay, I'm just chilling. And next thing you know, Jim Jones, yo, Nancy, what's up? I'm like, what? How you got my number? But after having a conversation with him, it was just like, yo, my man, like, I want to collab with you. I want to do some work with you, whatever. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, in order for that to happen, my network got to be on point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jim Jones. We're going to work.
Looking forward for that collaboration with Jim Jones.
Like
nasty.
It's just again, you're for the young world and for everybody that's on the come up trying to figure this thing out. Networking is one thing, and then just build your craft. because people like I understand this is a business, but it's an art too. So in order for you to get the business side of it, you got to create the business. Meaning you got to create the art. Your art has to be creative enough for people, enticing that want to do business with you. You know what I'm saying? So it all goes hand in hand. Create the great art. The great art is going to turn into some type of business, and then the next thing you know, boom, that's what it is. So,
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
5 years, I look to be a program director of a radio station. Meaning like I'm in full control of the station and I pretty much move how I wanted to move and I do what I wanted to do. I mean, I'm on a path right now. God is great. I'm on a path right now because I'm the assistant program director at 99 Jamz.
Congratulations.
So yeah, we just got that job like 6 months ago. So we're almost there.
Yeah.
The work don't stop. It ain't gonna never stop. And we took the station from what number 7, 25, 54 is number 2 now.
Number 2, congratulations. Wow.
High 105 than us.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just hard work. So shout out to the whole team at 99 Jam. Shout out to Super Cindy, CC doing the most, Jules and Tice, Lucky C, Hercules, Brandy, True, Kristen Cash. I mean, Bravo Snap, the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Like Phil Michaels, bless up to you. Like it's a team effort. It ain't a DJ Nasty effort. It's a team effort. You know what I'm saying? But we took it from like number 7 to number 2.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying?
You have heard it with the most one of the most musical geniuses of this our time, DJ Nasty, a man of humility, one that has such great wisdom and knowledge, and I believe that is someone that a lot of young men or women can look up to as a role model in the way he does his craft and his humility. I've interviewed many, but I'm not. The humility that he has is just amazing. And while I'm speaking to DJ guys, I'm saying this guy should be somebody else in a pulpit preaching in one of the Sunday services. But this time, anybody ever said it? Yeah,
It's funny you say that, right?
Yeah.
My great grandmother, she's long gone. When I was a kid, she always told me that one day I will be a preacher.
I believe that.
That is the funniest thing in the world, and I kind of feel like sometimes, like when I'm behind the turntables, it feels like a preacher sometimes, and it's nothing that I organically do, or it's not nothing that I want to do. It just so happens that it just happens. It just happens. And normally I go on these rants and I just do my thing, and people are like, damn, like you really preaching like for real. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm just doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? But the way it comes off, it sounds like I'm preaching.
Yeah,
I'm just vibing.
you do empower, you make advice, but you do really minister, literally, to raise people's, take people from out of a state of depression and oppression to a state of hope and to put a smile on their face. And I want to thank you so much. I want to also thank my producer, Shay Faber, for getting DJ Nasty on Pathway to Success. I want to thank Julianne, also our program manager. And as I said before, great heights is obtained by great men. Um, what do you imparting on Pathway to Success today? What would you like to say to those who are watching us today?
Follow me. Follow me, damn it. Follow me on all platforms, every single platform: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, blackpeoplemeet.net, christianmingle.com. It's all the same. At DJ Nasty 305. Don't forget 305. At DJ Nasty 305. Every single platform you can think of. MySpace, I think that's still around too. Follow me at DJ Nasty 305. Shout out my team. Shout out to the whole team. They hold me down like You know what I'm saying? My main man Red hold me down like no other. Sometimes I want to kill him, but that's my brother forever. Like he always hold me down. So shout out to Red.
Shout out to Red. He's right here.
Yeah,
The studio right here.
I want to kill his ass from time to time.
Jammer, he's doing a great job.
But nah, that's my main man, 1000%. Like I wouldn't want to ride or die with nobody but him. So salute the Reds. Just salute my whole team, man. Shout out to Jessica, just everybody that just shows love. Just keep this DJ Nasty train just moving and grooving. And shout out to all the fans out there. Shout out to all the artists that I've ever worked with. I'm gonna tell you, maybe I shouldn't say this, but me and Ball Greasy got another one we're getting ready to drop on my birthday. So
That's good.
So August 3rd, be on the lookout for
That's my birthday. August the 28th.
New joint for me and Ball Greasy. August 3rd. It's gonna be bananas.
Who knows? It'd be great maybe to come into the I don't know the cameras inside of your
When I do my birthday party this year, like my birthday parties are different.
Yeah.
No. I don't think you get it.
I
don't think you get it.
Well, I'll have to come out there and experience that.
My parties are different. Last year, I did a party in Atlanta for my birthday. I probably had about 5,000 people.
5,000 people?
Wow. Yeah, like literally half the people flew up from Miami.
That's power.
And the thing is I only invited one person, and that was Uncle Luke. He was the only person I invited.
You invited one person and 5,000 people turned up?
Literally. Like,
well, imagine if you had invited two. Would have had 20,000 people.
It was so crazy. Like, there was so many artists that pulled up to that party. Like, I had to turn away. Shout out to the legendary Michael Sterling. That's my main man forever. I had to turn him away because I had no room for him in the party. Like, I literally had nowhere to put him. Nowhere. There was a section on the stage. I said, okay, cool. This is for Uncle Luke. Nobody else for Uncle Luke. Next thing I know, it's 20 artists on there. Like, where do these people come from? Like, where do they come from? Like, where do these people come from? But I gave the illest birthday party and had the illest concert in life. And again, it was just supposed to be just Uncle Luke, and everybody just showed up and just showed up. So be on the lookout. August 10th.
Where?
August 10th, I'm doing my birthday party in Miami. We're going to do it all white. And I'm not going to tell you who's going to come to the party. I'm not telling you. All I'm going to say is it's an amazing group that you've never heard of before. And when you see it, it's going to blow your mind. That's all I'm going to say. I promise you, it's going to blow your mind.
You've heard it from the best, DJ Nasty. You've heard it from the boss, the president. You ever heard it? You ever heard it from the musical president right here?
It's going to blow your mind. I promise you. The building I'm going to do it in may not be big enough. I don't think it's big enough.
The building? How much can that one hold? Because you had 5,000 last year.
Yeah, it was like literally, I tell you no lie, there's probably 1,000 people that was just standing outside that wanted to get in the party. They was like, man, well, I'll pay whatever. I don't care what it is. If it's $1,000 to get in the party, I'll pay it. Like, I don't care. I just want to be in there. But I couldn't let them in because I had nowhere to put them.
Nowhere to put them.
But every year's like that. So this year's going to be, it's going to be super crazy this year. So
who knows?
I can't wait. I'm gonna be very excited. God is amazing. I'll be able to see 44, and I can't wait. I cannot wait.
The best. We the best.
You better believe it.
Oh, you do? Because I'm trying to copy, but
I better believe it.
You better believe it.
You better believe it.
Happy Father's Day again. Have a wonderful week and stay motivated.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day to the deadbeat daddies out there. We still love you too. And happy Father's Day to all the ladies who act like fathers but really ain't fathers. Happy Father's Day to you too.
You've heard it from the best. Have a great week.
Oh.
Yeah, man.